Is this it?
He said.
You sought to draw me here to kill me.
Rylanor triggered his assault cannon, but, fast as Quicksilver, Fulgrim caught it and crushed it before it could fire.
No, I don't think so,
said the Primarch, effortlessly ripping the arm from the Dreadnought's body. Sparks flew from the ruptured limb, and Fulgrim gave the weapon a dismissive glance before tossing it aside.
You betrayed us,
bellowed Rylanor.
Your sons, you led us here to die. There is no forgiveness for that. None. You must die by my hand. The Emperor's justice will fall upon you. Not even Fulgrim, the Illuminator, can escape the Life Eater.
You wish me dead,
he said, scathing pity dripping from every syllable.
Why? Because you think I betrayed you? The Legion? Oh, Rylanor, your thoughts are so narrow. If you could only see us now, how beautiful we have become. We shine so brightly, each of us a brilliant sun.
Fulgrim reached down, sliding his bare hand inside a rent torn in the Dreadnought's armor. He smiled, closing his eyes and letting his tongue slip across his lips as he pushed deeper inside.
Ah, there you are,
said Fulgrim, as Rylanor's Voxcaster grated in fury.
Wet and wriggling, I can feel your panic. It's delicious.
Rylanor's power fist swung around, bathed in fire. It struck Fulgrim on the shoulder, but Akthar's psychic force was not simply confined to the Life Eater's detonation. Fulgrim laughed off the sluggish attack, and one of his lower arms drew a glittering sword of alien origin. The blade sliced in a cruelly precise arc, cutting through the fiber bundle motivators and servos. Rylanor's arm fell limp at his side. Vistario watched the viral fire spread over the Dreadnought's carapace, slipping inside his buckled plates of armor. Rylanor did not care whether he lived or died, only that Fulgrim went with him.
Do not do this,
barked the Dreadnought.
Why not? I am your master. I can do whatever I like. I can crush you, or I can raise you up. Return to the Legion. Accept the gifts of the Dark Prince, and you will walk at my side, clad once again in flesh. You could be anything, old friend. I will sculpt you into something beautiful, a god to these mortals.
Never. All we have left between us is that we will die together,
roared the Dreadnought, the upper portion of his carapace burning with blue flames.
I am Rylanor of the Emperor's children, ancient of rights, venerable of the Palatine host, and proud servant of the Emperor of mankind. Beloved by all, I reject him now and always.
Fulgrim laughed and said,
I'm sorry. Did it sound like I was offering you a choice?
The Primarch wrenched his hand from Rylanor's sarcophagus, dragging a sopping mass of fluid and matter with him. Glutinous ropes dripped from his fingers. He was like a midwife holding a mewling newborn. Ruptured cables spilled amniotic fluid so stagnant it must surely have been poisoning Rylanor with every passing second.
I will remake you, brother,
said Fulgrim.
You will be my crowning achievement.
Though his body was little more than rags of wet meat, Vistario sensed Rylanor's horror at the last violation, an inescapable destiny where he would become what he hated most.
What do we do?
The question was Murshid's, and the connection between the thousand suns was so strong that Athenian's perception for emotion spread to all three of them. Vistario felt Fulgrim's infinite malice, his cruel enjoyment of Rylanor's anguish, and the helplessness of the Thousand Sons. The Primarch of the Emperor's children reveled in his overwhelming pride, a trait that Magnus had more than once told Vistario had been present long before his fall. But more than anything, stronger than even Fulgrim's spite, Vistario felt Rylanor's pride and honor, the unbending core of greatness that had set him against his brothers and had seen him descend into obsessive madness beneath the surface of a dead world. Vistario took the measure of Fulgrim, seeing nothing worthy in him. His warriors felt the moment his decision was made.
Primarch Fulgrim,
Sent Vistario.
Rylanor deserves better than you.
The Primarch looked up, his once bright eyes now black and filled with the darkest poison.
He deserves better than all of us.
He raised his bolter and fired a mass reactive into the back of Akthar's skull. The Raptora's head exploded, and with his death, the psychic force holding back the warhead's detonation ended. Vistario saw fire, and once more, all life burned.
I will endure 1,000 deaths before I yield. None may block our path. Our faith is our shield, brothers.